10 years ago, the new thing was having a phone with a touchscreen. Now we have projectors that can fit in your pocket. I'm Sawyer Timko with TechieGrad, and here's our review of the ZTE Spro 2. On the top of the Spro 2, there's the lens where the content is actually projected from. The right side features a fan, which in my opinion is very necessary as the projector heats up pretty easily. The left side is kept pretty clean, with just the volume up and down buttons. Spinning the device around to the bottom leads you to all of your ports for charging, HDMI, USB 3.0, 3.5mm headphone jack, as well as an SD card and micro SIM slot. On the front you will find the screen itself and the power button. Yes, the power button is on the front. The back features some rubber stoppers, a piece of plastic that pops out as a kickstand, and a place to put the projector on a tripod. The Spro 2 has a 5-inch 720p display. Though that's definitely not considered great in the smartphone market, ZTE didn't make this device to be used as a tablet. It is meant to have content projected. 720p still is classified as HD, and honestly, I think the 720p was a smart move on ZTE's part, as it makes the device more affordable. Using the Spro 2 at what it's best at, which is projecting, is flat out awesome. Content can be projected up to 10 feet diagonally. It is much brighter than I thought too. In order to get the device to its highest brightness setting, it has to be plugged in, but I thought it looked fine on its medium setting. The projector autofocuses on its own really crisply, and it also keeps the image being projected a rectangle, even if the device is tilted at an angle. If we did have one complaint, it wasn't necessarily with the projecting, but with the speakers. They definitely aren't the loudest things in the world. In a silent room, they weren't very audible at around 10 feet away. Obviously, if you're watching a movie by yourself, this isn't a huge issue. The 6300 mAh battery on the Spro 2 sounds huge, but when you think about all of the work it has to do to project content, it turns out to be just average. The Spro 2 can get through an entire movie with ease and still have some juice to spare. One incredibly useful feature on the Spro 2 is the fact that up to 10 devices can be connected to it on a Wi-Fi hotspot. The projector runs a simplified version of Android KitKat, which makes it more realistic, since you aren't expected to use the projector as a tablet. However, it is good to know that you can if you want to. The Spro 2 has a Snapdragon 800 chip paired with 2GB of RAM, making everything nice and smooth, including hefty gaming. Now that you know about what the Spro 2 has to offer, here's our final verdict. The Spro 2 is a great device to have for functionality purposes. It can make things much less complicated for school projects, as you can simply pull it right out of your backpack and go. Besides the speakers, watching movies is great, and it has the battery life to let you watch them without the hassle of a charging cable. We'll leave a link in the description so you can pick one of these guys up for yourself. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.